family? It's your boy, That Boy Can Cook, back at you once again, in a place, in your face. And you know it's getting cold out there. Winter time is here, it's getting cold out there. So let's make something warm, something that's gonna stick to our bellies. How about homemade beef stew, baby? Check this out. Homemade beef stew. Ooh, yeah. There it is right there. Let's get it. Yeah.
Here is our ingredients for our delicious homemade beef stew. And remember, measurements are in the description. Let's go ahead and get our veggies cut. We have our carrots, we have our celery, and we have our potatoes. Let's get them boys cut down. Let's go ahead and get our carrots cut. Make sure you're cutting them evenly so they all cook at the same time. Now for our celery, we're cutting it as you see here in small little chunks, basically dicing it. Now our potatoes, just gonna slice it down the middle, and we're just gonna quarter them boys as you see here. Just make sure they're all the same size. Now for our fresh garlic, we're just gonna go ahead and give it a smash as such, and then we just wanna mince it up. I'm not using any onions in my beef stew. I don't like onions in my beef stew. You're more than welcome to use them if you want to. Let's go ahead and get our beef seasoned. We're just gonna hit it with some regular kosher salt and some regular black pepper. I have a teaspoon of kosher salt and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Let's just get it mixed in. As you can see right here, make sure all those flavors are mingling and getting together and doing what they do. Let's go ahead and get our olive oil in our pan on medium-high heat. Once your oil is hot, let's go ahead and get our meat in. Leave it face down. Make sure it get a good sear on that boy. And as you can see, we got it all going. We're just getting everything mixed up, making sure every piece of meat get cooked right, seared right, as such. You see right there? Yeah, that's what we want right there. Now our beef is seared off. We got it what we need it to be. Looking like it's looking. Check us out, check us out. Whoo, that is, yeah. So let's just go ahead and get our beef out, get it set to the side, and let's move on to the next step. All right, in the same pot, we're just gonna throw our carrots and our celery in there, get everything mixed up, everything sauteed, and doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Now we have our carrots and our celery what we need it to be. Let's go ahead and get our tomato paste in there. And we're just gonna give it a mix, get everything incorporated, everything combined, everything mingling. Let's go ahead and get our garlic in there. I should have put it in there before the tomato paste, but I didn't, so we're gonna throw it in there as we go. Just like that, just mix it up, mix it up. Now let's get our beef base in there. Get that in there, let's get that mixed up. Get everything to where everything needs to be. Now that we have our beef base in there, we have it all mixed in. Let's go ahead and get our beef broth. Let's get our beef broth in there. So let's just pour that in there, and we're just gonna start to deglaze our pot. Get all the scrapings from the bottom, because all that makes for better flavor. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and get our flour in there. And this is gonna be our thickening agent to thicken up our stew. So I should have put it in there before I put the beef broth in there, but I didn't. So we just gonna make it work. We're gonna do what it do, baby. So let's just make sure we get our flour in there and get it all mixed in till it starts to form a paste. As you can see, everything is coming along so beautifully, smelling delicious, looking delicious, and even tasting delicious. That's what we do over here, baby. Yeah, just make sure you get everything stirred up, get the flour stirred in, and everything is everything. Let's go ahead and get our seasonings in there. We have lawry seasoning salt, black pepper, and onion powder. Get that in there. Get it all in there. Get it in there. Now let's go ahead and add our Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, that's it. Let's go ahead and get that in and give everything a mix. Get it all together, all combined, all mingling together. Yeah. All right, now it's time to get our beef. Let's get that beef in there, baby. Yeah. Look at that, look at that. Looking delicious, y'all. Let's go ahead and get our beef in there. Get it all mixed in, all incorporated. You know how we do. If you're liking this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. That way you know what we doing when we doing it. Because we doing awesome dishes like this here. Yeah, look at that beef stew, baby. It's coming along, it's coming along, it's coming along. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go ahead and get a top on that boy. All right, let's go ahead and get our potatoes in there. Ooh, look at that beef stew, baby. Looking rich and delicious. Look at that. Let's go ahead and get our potatoes in there. Got off the subject. Get our potatoes in there. Let's get them all mixed in. We're going to let them cook for about another 30 minutes. Now let's add our peas in there. Let's get that in there as well. And like I say, we're going to let that cook down for about another 30 minutes till our beef is tender, till our potatoes is tender. And we just gonna have a delicious homemade beef stew for these cold winter nights. Yeah. All right, family. That beef stew is done. Check us out. Check us out. Ooh, look at that. Look at that richness. Look at that deliciousness. Yeah, that's that beef stew right there. Homemade beef stew, baby. That boy can cook style. That's what we do over here. Let's just get it mixed up. You know, just let me showcase it a little bit. I got to showcase it a little bit because it's so delicious. You're going to love this recipe. You're going to love it. The family going to love it. Going to be the star of the show, baby. Yeah. And I know you see that cornbread in the back. I know you see that right there, don't you? Yeah, you see that cornbread. That's how we get down. We eat beef stew with our cornbread over here. I don't know about you, but beef stew and cornbread is what I do. And if you want a cornbread recipe, I'm going to leave a link in the description. I have a homemade cornbread recipe, homemade delicious cornbread recipe you guys can check out. And as I said, we eat our cornbread with our beef stew, baby. So let's go ahead and get it plated as such. We got that tender beef on there. We got them tender potatoes on there. We got them tender carrots on there. And we got a rich, delicious sauce right there with our beef stew. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, winter, beef stew for a cold night dinner. Yeah, there it is, y'all. Homemade beef stew. Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. But like my grandmama used to always say, boy, you better have your running shoes on.
All right, family. When it's all said and done, this beef stew recipe is the one. Yeah, check us out. Check us out. That's the one. Ooh, on that cornbread? Yeah, that's the one right there. That's the one. Let's dig in. Let's dig in. Before I dig in, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Leave a comment. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know what we're doing when we're doing it. Because we're doing it like this. Here. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Cornbread. Some meat. There it is right there. Cook. Out the place, out your face. Till the next time, family.